All right, hey everybody, we're gonna show you side-by-side comparison on Miss Soraya. Okay, so you guys have been asking about the La Volume 60 millimeter. It is the little sister to our normal La Volume. So you can see this one comes with a cover now, which is really awesome. Take that off and you can see size-wise. So this is the one Soraya is gonna use. So she has shorter, naturally curly hair, so we're gonna see how well it works. Oh, we should have brought our glass hair. Let me go grab that for you. Okay, so I'll be right back. We are going to give one of these away if we can get 200 live shares, so only 10 shares per person. I'll be back in just a second. Entertain the people, Soraya.
You can kind of see how much smaller it is. I feel like it will make a difference because of how short my hair is. There's like pieces, you know, that are only like maybe a couple inches, maybe 2 inches, and this will actually get to it better than this. This still works though, especially if you have longer hair. It's just as great, guys.
I'm not a track star, but wow, that was fast.
Wow.
Okay, so if you don't have glass hair, you definitely need to grab some glass hair. However, I think it's on back order or out of stock. So click on that and then ask to be notified when it comes back in stock, because this is something, if you have naturally curly hair, you definitely need. You guys want to spray a little bit of that in?
Of course.
I'm so winded just from running across my house. Okay, so if you don't know what these are, this is a blow dryer round brush combo. And this is the one we've had for a while. However, you ladies that have asked for, you ladies that have shorter hair have asked for a smaller version. Launch listened, and they came out with the La Volume 60 millimeter. So everything's the same. It has the high, low, the cool. If you have coarse or wiry hair, they suggest you use it on high. If you have fine, thin hair, they suggest you use it on low. And then when you use it on cool, it's more to just kind of like
freeze it.
Yeah, to like
lock it into place.
Lock into place, correct. I tend to go between high and low or high and cool. If I leave it on high all the time, I feel like it gets too hot for what I'm comfortable with. Okay, so we're actually going to do half of Soraya's hair with this, and the other half of her hair we are going to do with a blow dryer. Just so you can see the difference of what it looks like if you have naturally curly hair, if you just blow dry it, versus if you round brush it with this awesome 2-in-1 tool. So let's get those shares going so we hopefully can give one away. Like I said, we just need 200 shares within this live video, and you only can share 10 times per person. All right. So it does work a lot better if you do it in sections. And it also, another thing they said is if you are trying to kind of reduce your frizz or like get less volume, you want to do it, what was it, from the top or the bottom? But like if you do it
like less volume, if you like hold it down when you're blow drying it, but if you hold it up when you're blow drying it, it'll get more volume.
There we go. Good job.
These little hairs are so short, but it gets it. I don't know if you can see it.
I'll just twist this way even more. Okay, so do you see how she has these little short hairs that are only about this long, and how they are just wrapping themselves around the... So the cool thing about this is it has boar hair bristles and nylon bristles. And the boar hair bristles, as you get them, they're more like this, but as you use it, they open up, and that's when it's ideal, because that's when they're really grabbing those hairs, and they weren't falling through like they... But they also don't get tangled in there.
No.
I love mine. Thank you, Tammy.
Me too.
And are you using that on low?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's using that on low because Soraya prefers to use a minimal amount of heat on her hair as possible.
Just like to keep it as healthy as I can.
Yeah.
Especially since I like playing with color.
Her hair is often different colors. All right. So right now you can get $10 off plus free shipping if you use code IDEAL at checkout. I really need to get one of these. Is there any difference other than size? The only other difference is the smaller one comes with a cover, which is really nice if you're gonna be storing it in a bag or traveling with it much. And the little one also comes with a tool to help clean it. Other than that, they're basically identical. Hi from Idaho.
We're in Idaho too.
Shared, I love mine.
I'm missing a piece in the middle here.
I have a larger one that have shorter hair. So I would definitely say that for me, like when I use it, the smaller one works just fine on my hair too. The bigger one just has more surface area side by side. And so that's the one I tend to use because my hair's longer.
Oh, I was like, I'm trying to section it.
If everyone on here just shared twice, we'd be there. Share, ladies! Good point, Ashley. So this would make an amazing gift idea.
Oh yeah.
To put, for the holiday season. It is an investment to get one. However, it's worth it. It's so worth it. I didn't realize how kind of snaggly my hair got until I quit using it. And then I was up at the cabin and I don't have one up there and I just blow dried my hair and I was like, oh yeah, this is why I hate blow drying my hair. So you have to remember Soraya's hair is naturally curly too. If you guys just watched her on the last video, this side of her hair is still wet, so it doesn't look quite as big and poofy as it can get, but she has a lot of hair, a lot of volume, and the fact that this flattens it really well
is impressive, yeah.
Now, you like it really, really straight, so you would probably still run over it with the Lorev flat iron just to...
I mean, last time I did this, I left it for a couple days. I didn't even put a flat iron on it.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. Awesome.
It held in my hair really well. I miss the blue too.
And I think if we remember right, you ended up this was actually faster than just blow drying your hair, right?
Yeah.
Even though it still takes some time, it's faster than actually just blow drying your hair.
Yeah, because then it's harder to go one section at a time, when you're actually blow drying it, and I feel like that's what makes the difference.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so if you guys have wanted to know how this works, if you have naturally curly hair and shorter hair, is the new 60mm petite a good fit? Does it do what it's supposed to? How are you going to rate it, Soraya?
I like it. I think it works better on my hair than the bigger one does. Actually can reach all of it. I don't know if you want me to rate numbers, because I don't know.
Giving it a 5 out of a 5 or a 4 out of a 5?
100%.
100%. It's really doing a good job. Your hair, it's doing just as good a job as the Levite does.
Yeah, straightening it.
I think, so I do have to say that I feel like we get, by far the best result when we add the glass hair.
Yeah, products make the difference.
So in her hair, she still does have the sorbet, satin nectar, thermal heat shield, and now some glass hair. So those are the 4 products she has in her hair, so keep that in mind. And all those fight frizz, so that's pretty key.
It definitely helps, yeah.
I love they came out with a smaller version for shorter hair.
I do too. See, if you kind of go up when you're doing it, it'll create more body. rather than if you're going down. It'll just bring it down flatter.
Where I have really fine, thin hair, and so when I do it, I try to go up as high as possible.
Yeah.
Where Soraya's like, yeah, I already got enough body.
I'll just do it straight out.
Looks great. Thank you, Carla. So remember, just 10 shares per person, but if we can get to 200 shares while we're live, we will give away one of these. Does your hair feel weighted down?
No.
I think she probably means with all that product. So even though she has a lot of different products in her hair, you use like a minimal amount.
Yeah. You don't put a lot in your hair, or it can get heavy really fast. But my hair almost needs more products to weigh it down, if that makes sense. Then if you have really, really fine hair, you don't want as many products. You just gotta find your perfect pick of products.
So I always tell people when they first get like launch products, they get excited and they start adding like 5 different products to their hair. And what that sometimes does is it leaves your hair feeling kind of sticky and so when you get a new product, start with just that product and then build upon it, because you need to find out how much of just that product you need before you then start adding other ones. My biggest mistake when I first started launch products is I was using way too much, and it felt weird only adding like 4 or 5 sprays of something, because it felt like I wasn't getting enough product in my hair. But when I added 10 to 12 squirts of, or using a pea-size amount of product versus a quarter-size amount of product, I felt like, well, what in the heck is a pea-size amount of product even going to do? But my hair was fine enough that that's all I needed.
Yeah, and I just cut off some more of my hair recently, but before I would use a lot more on the ends of my hair because it would absorb it all. Because I used like the nourishing oils and things, and so my hair needed it. Rather than now, I'd probably use maybe like a pea-size amount because my hair doesn't need those oils as much anymore, but it still could use it, if that makes sense.
All right, she's doing a good job as always.
Thank you.
So how do you feel like, because this isn't a tool that you use very often, how user-friendly is it?
It's really easy. I feel like I already kind of have arthritis issues going, but it's really easy for my hand to grab. Especially my hands are like little kid hands too, guys. I actually can grab it. Which at school, since I go to beauty school, like grabbing those blow dryers hurts my hands after a little while. I have to let go and kind of hold it for a second, and I don't have that issue with this blow dryer.
Oh, that's a point I hadn't thought about. Good deal.
Because if I'm using a brush and a blow dryer, it hurts my hands after a little while, and I'm standing doing someone's hair for an hour.
Another thing is if you're doing a round brush and blower dry out, you're doing this rotation a lot, and that is really hard on your joints.
It is.
And this you don't have to because the way they've shaped
it's oval.
So you're just automatically using that edge. You're not having to constantly turn it.
Yeah, I kind of turn it, but that's just kind of natural for me, I think.
You're turning it, but you're not going
full on circles, 360.
Yeah. Love that color of the chair. Amazing.
I knocked my hairbrush.
Sorry. We'll get it for you. So yes, right now, and let me tell you guys, okay, so this is on back order, so it's not going to ship till the 4th of November if you order today. Now, if you're watching this video back another day, it might be back in stock or the ship date might be a little bit later. Keep in mind, 2020, shipping on everything, inventory on everything, whether you're buying hair care products, Legos, or caramel popcorn balls. Give yourself time. Think ahead, shop ahead. That way you're not totally stressed out that you're headed to grandma's house for the holidays and the packages aren't here yet. So while the inventory is here and it's stuff you want, think ahead, grab it. Because 2020 just inventory-wise is hard on everyone.
I saw a comment asking if it was heavy to hold, and it's not at all. It's very light.
Judy says, I have short fingers also. Playing piano can't reach an octave.
I can't either, actually.
We have 93 shares and we need 200 in order to give one away. Very nice. I love how your hair is like.
I know, it's all.
How did you make them juggle up already? All right. How close are we to halfway through your head?
Pretty.
Almost.
To
there.
my part, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna stop halfway, and we're actually gonna do the other half of her head, which is the blow dryer, so you guys can see the difference of how her hair would dry otherwise.
I'm just warning you guys, it's not pretty.
Third. Thank you guys. All right. So one last little section.
If I can find it.
The girls on the other side of the camera, they just made penguin jello squares, you know, so.
We gotta show the other side with the penguin tummy.
The penguin has a marshmallow in his tummy, yeah. So.
What?
Okay, go eat in the kitchen, please. They're staring at Soraya doing penguin squares. So tell people how you did your bangs, because a lot of people always, like, sometimes we get those comments and people think your hair is not naturally curly because your bangs are already straight when you start.
Yeah, so when I get out of the shower, if I don't I'll clip my bangs down because they'll go straight up. Because it'll just curl at the root because I'm straightening my bangs so often that the ends are kind of fried so they don't really curl, if that makes sense. It has a texture in it, but it doesn't, it's just awkward. So I just go ahead and straighten it before I come because it's just kind of a process I don't want everyone seeing.
It's like being seen on the internet in your underwear. She doesn't want to be seen with her crazy bangs.
Nope. Or the people that are watching me drive down the street. I'm missing a piece. It's so hard to find my hair in the mirror. I mean the camera sometimes.
Yeah, she has this tiny little, I don't know, what is that, like a 3 by 5 inch sponge, or not even that big, like a 2 by 3 inch screen you're trying to do your hair in. It's not as easy as you think. So what do you guys speculate will be the 2020 gift that everyone wants and no one can find?
Blow dryers.
You think so?
I don't know. I feel like
it's so weird because production's so off. Like, my mother-in-law just ordered she ordered a stove, and it took her 3.5 months to get it. And we ordered a dresser for our boys 4 months ago, and it's still not here.
Yeah.
Production is just off.
Yeah, even I work at an Arby's, and we're running out of lettuce.
What?
Yeah, it's shipments are down for lettuce.
Yeah, just the supply and demand, the supply chain is just off. And it's things that you don't think about,
lettuce.
all of a sudden there's gonna be no one has what's for their Christmas tree, or
just a little thing.
all the canning, nobody could find canning lids, and nobody thought of that. So I wonder is everybody gonna pumpkin? Pumpkin's supposedly really hard to find right now. So like, what is it going to be for Christmas? Like the thing that we always just had that we didn't think about, and now all of a sudden no one can find it. Christmas trees.
There's like little wet pieces on top.
Yeah, I wonder if Christmas, and that's one reason we got our Christmas tree early, because I was worried about stuff like that. All right. So it looks real good. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and unplug this. And we're going to plug in the Le Compact, which is almost just as powerful as a full-size blow dryer. It's just smaller, lighter, easier to use in my opinion.
My hair's so soft, guys.
You like the way it feels?
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and blow dry her hair just so you guys can see side-by-side comparison. So well, the volume is considered, you know, like a blow dryer. It's a drying tool. But with the bristles and all the other stuff, it turns magical.
I'll kind of try to do it in sections just to give the effect that we're doing the same thing.
All right. Gonna be nice and fluffy.
Poofy.
Are you using heat or are you just using the cool?
It's on the medium heat, and then I think it's on all, like, as high as you can go with the air. You can already see it has as much volume as all of my hair on this other side. So.
Who remembers the crimper? I had one. I had one too. Okay, by the way, my friend borrowed my crimper. Well, it's not the crimper, it's the waver, to have her daughter's picture taken. And she looks so cute. Let me show you guys actually.
I know I've been looking at that and I want to buy it, but I'm just kind of broke. Broke college student.
Look how cute her hair turned out with the waver. Now, the waver with my hair, because my hair is broken off chin length from having babies, it doesn't look cute on me. However, with her, she looks so cute.
I know I want it.
I had a crumpet back in the day. I think she means a crimper. A crumpet. I mean, let's all pretend we're in England for a moment. Let's all have a crumpet. It was adorable, isn't it, Michelle? She looks so cute. Hey, Brittany, how are you? We're doing a side-by-side comparison as to if you blow dry your hair on one side versus using the volume on the other side.
See, like, you can see the texture in my hair still in some spots.
I'm actually surprised how well your curl's coming out by you
Yeah,
just pulling
my
it
hair
straight.
actually works with me so nice. Like, I can get the curl out of my hair so fast.
I'm actually quite impressed.
There's certain spots though, like every once in a while, you can be like, okay.
It's like
I
children
see.
someday
Especially
when you
like
have
right
it.
through here, it doesn't go away.
You'll be like, oh, my kid's being so good. Oh, never mind.
Just kidding. Shouldn't have said nothing.
Darn little hellion.
Right? bottom.
You need your brush.
It does. Like this one spot. See, I don't have this issue with the brush. So you can see that texture in my hair really well.
So do like a side, like show how sleek it is on this side, and then like.
Because you can still see some of my texture in it. Like it's not all the way gone, but you can see it's a lot smoother. Rather than this, it's just floofy.
Like it definitely like just gives it like a really cute shape when you use the Le Volume.
Yeah.
All right, wow, you can already see a huge difference. Yes, you can.
You know, I shouldn't put my wet hair on this part. Okay. Wait a second, never mind.
It'll just make it curl right up.
Right?
Moving with them says moving. Okay, so if your hair is, my personal recommendation is if your hair is shoulder length or above, it's definitely going to be a better tool to use the 60 millimeter one. However, if your hair is shoulder length or down, stick with the bigger one. It's probably, if you're not getting it quite as sleek as you want, I would definitely say you need to be using the thermal blowout spray, the glass hair, as well as the sorbet and the satin nectar. Those three combined, or even the dream cream. So like I said, no, you don't need to purchase a new tool unless your hair is, if your hair is as short as Soraya's, I think it's definitely a good investment to get the shorter one.
But the big one works just as fine.
Yeah, especially if you have like longer hair.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't need a different one if you have hair that's like shoulder length or down.
And I saw a question asking if I use a brush. Sometimes I will, but it's just a lot to like be brushing my hair and comb it, like blow drying it. And it doesn't work very well anyway. It is.
One last little section. But I think that this was, and I appreciate you doing this, Soraya. She's so sweet to like be our little guinea pig here. And
of course.
yes, thank you so much. Totally right here. And there you have it.
Ooh.
So we're gonna go ahead and put the tool that you used in this hand, the blow dryer in this hand. So that is what it looks like. Now I think we could definitely get rid of a little bit of this frizz if we added a little bit of luster spray.
Or even if I just went over it a little bit more, it probably would smooth it out.
But like it, so that was a really good comparison to just show you that both are blow drying tools, but why this one, it was a little faster, honestly, and the major difference.
Yeah, and you can see that it like sleeked out a lot of spots rather than this one just kind of, it dried it, but you can see all of my natural texture in it still.
All right, well, let's see how many shares we got. All right, it looks like we're ending with 118 shares. We didn't quite get there, but I hope that this was helpful. Thank you, Sarai, as always. Don't forget, you can get any Longe tool right now for $10 off, plus free shipping with code IDEAL, IDEAL. And I can't suggest it enough that if you are going to be purchasing some of these things for the holiday season, get them sooner than later so you don't have to stress about delivery times. Such a big difference. That is legit my side-by-side curly hair problems.
Oh yeah.
Sarah, I tried the berry slammer and loved it. Oh good, Pamela, that makes me happy. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much. Sarai, it's your phone, so go ahead and hit the
I don't even know
end
how.
button. I think it's down at the bottom. And then you
Bye.
need to hit the